Buenas tardes, good afternoon. Welcome to the Leading con Educación celebration ceremony. My name is Jessica Herrera, and I am honored to serve as today's Master of Ceremony. For the second consecutive year, the Hispanic Heritage Foundation has partnered with Intuit TurboTax to award educational grants to high school seniors and college students seeking financial support to pursue a higher education diploma or complete their college degree. Leading con Educación is a program designed to empower the next generation of Latino professionals. To kick off this year's ceremony, we have a special sizzle reel video highlighting this year's scholarship recipients. Please take a look.
My name is Jennifer Rocha, and I want to express how sincerely
grateful to be selected as a recipient
of the Intuit TurboTax Leading con Educación Scholarship,
because it will allow me to explore and develop my
passions, as well as helps me discover my talents and skills,
providing access to proper medical care to impoverished communities,
meaningful impact on the world,
to ensure they have the tools, skills, and training necessary to thrive in the modern workplace.
I have now opened doors for generations of my family in the future.
So I'd like to greatly thank Intuit for providing me the
opportunity to discover what I love,
for educating us in the community.
It's going to help me be able to afford my education.
Finally being able to pursue this dream just means a lot.
Thank you so much in helping me advance my education.
I am honestly extremely grateful for this scholarship.
Just want to say that this is absolutely unbelievable.
And for that, I'm very thankful.
It is an honor and a privilege.
Thank you to every single person who contributed to this.
From my family to yours.
Thanks.
What a beautiful video. Thank you to Intuit TurboTax for making this happen. And now we would like to hear from Humaira Hadid, Intuit's Chief Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Officer. Take it away.
Thanks so much for that wonderful introduction. And it's hard to follow such a heartfelt video, but I will do my best. Thank you to the Hispanic Heritage Foundation for having me here today to celebrate all of the great 2022 scholarship recipients who are joining us. Congratulations and felicitaciones to all of you. As Jessica said, I'm Humaira Shahid, and I'm Intuit's Chief Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Officer. And I'm excited to be here today because celebrating your achievements and your journey ahead are the inspiration and hope that we all want to see in our world today. Being selected for a scholarship is a significant achievement, especially with the cost of education today. I know firsthand the impact of receiving a scholarship had on my college experience. And while it was a long time ago, I did pay my way through school, largely through student loans, and having a scholarship meant that I didn't have to take out as much money and I could save more once I finished school. Let me share a little bit about Intuit. At Intuit, our mission is to power prosperity around the world. You became very familiar with TurboTax as part of this program. Our focus and aim is to use our global technology platform to help our customers and communities overcome their most important financial challenges by using our products to help them do things like save money, grow their business if they have one, and invest in their financial future. We believe everyone should have an opportunity to prosper, and we work tirelessly to find new and innovative ways to deliver on this belief. However, we know that not everyone has an equal opportunity, and this is why we invest in diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI, both within our company and also outside in the community. And one way we do that is through education, which is something you've all been experiencing. So I'd love to share a little bit about DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion at Intuit. At Intuit, DEI is essential to our mission as a company. And for us, it isn't just something we do, it's really part of who we are as an organization and as people in it. We have a long history to our commitment to DEI that began way back in the late 90s, probably before most of you were born, when our employees wrote our own operating values. These values are the beliefs that serve as guideposts for how we show up day in and day out. And since one of those values focused on it's the people, a few years later in 2003, we formed our first diversity council, and we've been evolving it ever since. Over the years, we've only strengthened our conviction to foster diversity and inclusion within our company and drive greater societal transformation. We're always looking for ways to create more opportunities to build DEI acumen and allyship. We offer internal training in areas like racial equity and unconscious bias. And we have an anti-racism resource center to really support all of our employees in building allyship and really empathy and supporting them at every level. Outside of our walls, we're addressing inequities by investing in job creation and educational programs like this one The Leading con Educación, which is part of our job readiness program, it serves and invests in the financial success of the next generation. So let's talk about education. While we've been supporting education initiatives for many years, today's remote and hybrid learning environment has highlighted the unique challenges underrepresented minority students are facing in assessing equal and quality learning opportunities. In partnership with organizations like the Hispanic Heritage Foundation, we're committed to helping all students like you develop the skills you need to be prepared for 21st century jobs and build a successful future. From bringing our real-world tools into the classroom, QuickBooks, TurboTax, Credit Karma, Mint, and MailChimp, to developing the right financial habits, we believe a strong understanding of personal finance and business builds the foundation for students to own their future financial success. Our educational programs are tools that we have to help students learn how to do things like file taxes, create budgets, analyze spending habits, and really building strong credit scores, and so much more. As a result, we've seen 86% of students become more confident in managing their personal finances after going through this training. By approaching education with an intentional focus on DEI, we believe we have the opportunity to create a better future for all students. You are also in a unique position to pay this forward with other young people and, in many cases, your parents and extended family. So finally, I'd love to share a few words about our partnership with the Hispanic Heritage Foundation. Our partnership is at the intersection of two critical elements I mentioned earlier, DEI and education. And it grew out of a shared commitment to empower students to manage their money through financial literacy. I'm honored to celebrate all 40 students who were selected to be our 2022 Intuit TurboTax Leading con Educación scholarship recipients. So congratulations to each of you for choosing the path of education that will lead to your success in the near future. Jessica, back to you.
Thank you so much for joining us, Imera, for sharing more about Intuit's TurboTax work in our community. Thank you for all that you do. We will now hear from the Hispanic Heritage Foundation's President and CEO, Antonio Tijerino.
Thank you so much, Jessica. And today is an important day for HHF, for Intuit TurboTax, and for all the students that are receiving this amazing educational grant today. Felicidades to each of you. Today is about you. And at HHF, we are proud to collaborate with organizations committed to students' personal development and education. Intuit's mission is to bring prosperity around the world, including our Latinx community, and we couldn't be happier with the outcome. Financial education and wellness are essential in the overall success of each student, and to be honest with you, I'm still learning. Initiatives like Intuit TurboTax's hashtag Leading con Educación provide the tools and the foundation to start the path of financial freedom, starting with your own taxes. We are thrilled with the response to this program. We've received almost 1,000 applications. That is pretty much double the amount of grants, from 20 to 40, to help more students achieve their higher education. And we are grateful to our friends from TurboTax for that. We know how much this means to you, and we will keep working harder to keep providing these opportunities to help you succeed. Once again, congratulations to the 2022 hashtag Leading con Educación recipients. I actually feel like I got to know all of you from the video and actually recognize many of your faces from other programs, including Loft and Youth Awards. So we encourage you to check Intuit free resources so you can continue to achieve your financial and educational goals. But keep in mind, this is the beginning of that lifetime education. Like I said earlier, I know that because I'm still learning. We're putting the link on the chat. We wish you all the best in the future. We can't wait to see where this education takes you, and spread the word to your friends and classmates to apply next year. And I'm going to kick it back over to Jessica. But again, thank you, everyone. Alejandra, everybody.
Thank you so much, Antonio. We are thrilled to be celebrating this year's Leading con Educación recipients. So without further ado, let's meet this year's awardees.
Roxana Alvarado, Middlebury College. Francisco Alvarez, Georgetown University. Luis Alvarez, University of South Florida. Aglas Bailey, Terra Environmental Research Institute. Elizabeth Bratz, Portland State University. Caitlin Campos, Shadow Mountain High School. Eloisa Campuzano Herrera, Alder Graduate School of Education. Julissa Castillo, Marquette University. Nayla Colon Monte, Lancaster High School. Alex Diaz, Bergen County Academies. Nicolas Tuxas, Johns Hopkins University. Samira Esteves, Bronx Envision Academy. Reza Foshi, Virginia Commonwealth University. Miranda Garibay Brandt, Soar High School. Emmanuel Gonzalez, Ronald Wilson Reagan College Preparatory High School. Armando Gonzalez Martinez, St. Edward's University. Tyler Gupton, University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Emilia Gurola, the Spence School. Anais Gutierrez, Texas A&M University. Kylie Hernandez, Ruse High School. Kaylee Kessler, TMI Episcopal. Anna Karen Lamas, University of Nevada. Eder Lopez, Foothill High School. Isabella Marte, St. Catherine Academy. Eric Martinez, Indiana University, Purdue University, Indianapolis. Adriana Martinez Lane, Seattle University. Luis Mata, University of North Texas at Dallas. Cecilia Munoz, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Amy Nunes, Houston Baptist University. Juan Padilla, University of California, Los Angeles. Elena Parker, Washington University in St. Louis. Cynthia Ponce, San Jose State University. Santiago Portillo, Colonel Zaro A. Magruder High School. Fernando Rex Lopez, Vassar College. Jennifer Rocha, Ventura College. Lizette Sanchez, Paramount High School. Gerardo Villanueva, University of Southern California. Sharon Westerband, Ana G. Mendez University. Brianna Zavala, Islip High School.
Congratulations to this year's recipients. We cannot wait to see the impact you all will make in our community. And thank you to Intuit TurboTax and the Hispanic Heritage Foundation for your partnership. Remember to visit Intuit Resources. They have great resources to support you as you continue learning about finances and taxes.